It's interesting that the piece is not far-fetched from the program because they are being initiated, and the piece is about initiation, and not specifically a certain cultural initiation or female or males, but that initiation. You being away from home into another space, you are being initiated. Whether it's a school, whether it's you going into another, maybe a company like myself now, I'm being mentored by you and I'm mentoring the young female dancers as well. I was doing a duet. It was a part of the incubation at the Market Theatre. So I struggled to find a female dancer. Yeah, so that's something that made me actually aware and say, you know what, I need to do something about it. I need to mentor young female dancers. If I could just get a group of them and just share what I've been. I don't say I have everything, I don't have all answers, but at least the little that I've been picking up.
And then when you come here, it's not all jump and sweaty and all that. The process is also interested to know what is your thinking process during the process of creating, and what is it that you want to confront in your life? How are you exploding in order for your voice to be heard, for your contribution to be seen? So it's more of, we see you, come, let's work. What do you have? Where can we meet you halfway? What magic can we create with what I have, with what you have? She's not giving us things to do. She's saying, okay, this is what we're talking about now. How are you interpreting that? Are you interpreting that through music, through text, through body? What is it? What are the emotions that are driving you to push the movement out?
What I'm learning, particularly based on Sister Teresa's approach as well, is that you don't have to be pretty as a dancer. You don't have to look beautiful, but you have to look authentic. So that's one thing that I'm saying I'm particularly taking now. You have to use yourself, to tap into yourself in order to give. Because as a dancer, it's more than just doing movements. I mean, we can all do that. But it's about you seeing your vulnerability, seeing that you're losing yourself on stage. And as an audience, I can relate. It's like what Athamela said. He said he became a writer because he wanted people to feel less alone. I feel that in this journey, what I'm taking is that I have to tell my truth so that the audience can feel less alone.
I struggle with identity. And it's something that I find that they also, as we were talking and discussing about the work, that they also struggle with identity, of where do I belong within or my lineage.
We often tend to tell other people's stories without owning it. And this time around, it was telling my story through NNE and being authentic in me telling my story. I had to understand the concept and understand how I fit in and what's my story. How do we interlink me and NNE? And the spiritual side of it, as a traditional healer, I got to actually express myself within the piece. I didn't have to say it, but with the movement, with me being authentic, I got a chance to express that.
What has hurt me in the past, like I can be better to face the present now, because a lot has been happening, and it has helped me to express how I feel. Being who I am, connecting to my spirit, finding who really I am and what is it that I want, and being me. Yes, because a lot has been happening in my life, but yes, it has helped me to express and getting a platform to ask the questions that I've been longing to ask.
I did go home, I asked what our clan names, then some of them they don't know, but some at least they tried to write it for me down. Then I asked what this name means, what is this, what is it, they put it down for me, they separate it for me, then I understand now my clan names, because I was just cramming the names, but I have to go back and ask, what does this name mean?
This piece actually digs deep into our past, and it actually digs deep into our truths of who we are as people. And in there, personally, has taken me back. There's an exercise that they gave me to go find out about myself and about my clan and where I come from. And these are often answers that we do not get easily from our families. And even when I asked, I didn't get the answers that I was seeking for. There was a wall that was built that said, you're not allowed to go there. But through NNE, I actually found out more about my family, my clan, my people, where we come from. And also it talks, NNE for me is about the 4 seasons of life. Sometimes things are difficult, sometimes they are challenging, but also there's joy within that, there's growth within that. And within the mess of not understanding myself, I then become. And that is what's important, what I've become with the identity of my family and without the identity of my people.